Hey guys, it's Heather here with Empress. I'm here to go ahead and read your April 2019 general overall spread. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. So please keep in mind that it is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone. Take what fits, and if you find yourself not resonating with the message at all, there are a ton of amazing readers out there. Feel free to click on one of the videos or links below. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and just hop right into it. I've already pre-shuffled the deck. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 2019. Alright guys. So we have the Temperance and the Two of Swords. So for me, the Temperance card is usually a lot to do with timing and healing, balancing out things. So it feels like this is a period for you guys where you've been either drawn into healing and you're currently balancing things out for yourselves, or you've been in a period where you did a lot of healing and balancing and you've, overcome and gone through that cycle and you're ready to make a decision. You have the Two of Swords here. It can represent air energies, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so it's very well could be you genuinely making a decision about something. And then Temperance, that does speak of Sagittarian energy as well. So let's see what else we can get for you guys. That was the jumper. Those wanted to pop out. Okay, so we have, the Hierophant. Some of you guys could very well be connecting with a Taurus, or this could be you on your spiritual journey, learning. It's about traditions, a lot, commitments and things like that, but it's also a card of higher learning, of spirituality, of going within and kind of seeking your spiritual truth. So maybe some of you have either made a decision after a point of healing when it comes to a commitment that you've made. It could be in a relationship, in a job, with family, friendships, anything like that. Or it could be that you made a decision to head forth in your spirituality. Let's take a look at what else we have here. Okay, so we have, the World card, which is either a completion or the beginning of a cycle. Really, it speaks to both, honestly. Because if you have a completion, then you have a new beginning. And if you have a beginning, that means you've just had a completion. So some of you could definitely be, I feel like, starting a new spiritual cycle. And it's going to lead to some kind of acknowledgement and victory. This is especially, for me, a sign of spiritual victory. It's like you have the light in here, and then it's protected by this beautiful, colorful aura, almost. That's what I think of when I think of this. It's like you are headed towards your personal victory, and nothing's going to stand in the way. You've made a decision at this point, and nothing's going to deter you from it. So let's see what else we can get in here. So what are these choices in this Temperance? What are these about, Spirit? The Devil, reversed. Some of you guys could have overcome some kind of toxic energy, some kind of low vibrational tendencies, things like that. And you've held some kind of toxicity either within you or within a relationship, a situation with someone else. This Two of Swords. What is this Two of Swords about, Spirit? Okay, guys. Let's see what flew out. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. So some of you are in a period where you're making choices and decisions when it comes to your future and what you're trying to build. Maybe you are trying to build with someone a new foundation after a period of toxicity, something that needed to be healed within the situation. Because you do have the Justice card. So Justice is about karma. It is a lot to do with karma. It's a very Libra energy, by the way. The Devil is Capricorn, Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies, very earthy. But to me, it speaks about building towards something after a period of the scales being weighed, or maybe building some kind of new foundation helps weigh and balance the karmic scales. Yeah, especially with the Devil card here in reverse. There's been a lot of healing, a lot of spiritual strength. And this can be the card of Leo as well. And it's falling under the World card. So maybe it took a lot of strength for some of you to start a new cycle, or in the previous cycle that you'd been in that was possibly toxic. And then you have the Hanged Man here. This is someone that suspends themselves for enlightenment, and they choose to do so. They choose to see things from a different perspective. So whether this is your energy or someone you could be connecting with, I feel like this Hanged Man energy suspension has been a period of enlightenment, and that's bringing on the Six of Wands, which is this recognition and victory. Someone seeing things in a different light. Alright, so let's see what else we can grab for Aquarius. I feel like this is a deep connection though. Like this was a lot of shadow work is what I want to say. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Okay. So some of you guys, because you've chosen to have this new perspective, have this inner strength, fix some toxic traits either within yourself or in a connection. You have this Ace of Cups, and then you have this Five of Swords energy. So this is someone that's been defeated. I'd like to say this is my card of regrets. Being in your head about the way things could have been, should have been. Did I hurt this person? Did I hurt that person? At the end of the day, you know, this cup of love with this, to me, symbolizes that there's a lot of regrets over an offer that you want to make, or you're thinking about making, or maybe an offer that comes in, it gets you in your head and you start thinking about the way things were before, or the way the situation was at one point. But there's been transformation. This does speak of Scorpio energy. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Five of Swords, of course, your air signs, but this one speaks to transformation because someone at one point did have regrets here. And then you have the Lover's card, which is a deep, soulful connection. So there is a genuine connection here between you and another person. I'm seeing really all signs all over this deck, to be honest. Let's find a little bit more about this Lover's card. Any messages for this Lover's card, Spirit? Yeah. So, I think at one point, these lovers, there was no give and take. There was no healing. That or you are actually choosing to turn your back on a situation right now and not reconnect. Someone's choosing to not come back at the moment. One of the two. But someone did have a period of where they realized that this was worth the battle. It was worth the fight. You know, Nine of Wands is the energy of being battle-worn and being beaten and broken down, and realizing that what you'd been through is worth it, because where you're headed is, you know, such a great energy, a great place to be for you, that it's worth the battle that you go through. So let's see. This Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups reversed. I feel like y'all did. I feel like there was no give and take before, or there was no healing. Okay, but I love this because okay. Yeah. And then I felt like someone had some kind of spiritual enlightenment or some truth. They came to some kind of interpersonal truth. And I feel like it's kind of changed the game. Because you have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So this, to me, speaks about someone that's holding on to a connection. Either you're in a situation where someone's holding on to another connection, or they're holding on to this connection because they've been enlightened and they're not going to let it go. Or you're not going to let it go. Let's see about this Two of Cups, guys. What's going on with this Two of Cups? So you have King of Cups, you have more water. Custom wanted to pop out. Queen of Swords. So maybe somebody needs to speak up some truth. And then at the bottom you have the Star. You have hope. So there is spiritual hope and healing in this connection. It is a great possibility. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So someone's not walking away. They're not cutting off the loose ends. They don't want this connection. They don't want to walk away from it. They don't want to leave it. I feel like it's a King of Cups that you're connecting with. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But yeah, with these two energies, it feels like this King of Cups energy, this wanting to give love, it's like they can't walk away from it. And if it's a lover's connection and a Two of Cups connection, it's a little bit hard to walk away from. It's not your everyday, situation that you find yourself in. But someone has definitely made a choice here to become a little bit more enlightened and let go of other cycles and release certain toxic traits that they've held. And toxicity doesn't even have to be like addictions or drugs or alcohol or, narcissistic things. It could be something as simple as, attachment issues or jealousy issues or distrusting or keeping your guard up, things like that. In excess can be incredibly toxic. So I feel like this wasn't particularly like malicious toxicity. It was just something that needed to be overcome within you. I do feel like that is your energy. I feel like it's something that you had to overcome within yourself. Maybe you didn't trust this energy. Maybe you didn't trust this person. And it may have been for very good reason. But that's something that you have to overcome at some point if you ever want to open up to let the love in, to receive the Ace of Cups. You have to drop that Five of Swords energy too. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So someone's coming out of the illusions that they've had, the disillusionment, the fantasies, things like that. They're coming down to reality. They're realizing the depth of the connection that they're in. And I have a feeling it's going to lead to some kind of union. Especially with that Two of Cups and that Lover's card, guys. So what else can we get for Aquarius 2019? Yeah, some of you could definitely be connecting with water or earth. Maybe someone that has... Okay, so reversed. You're coming out of a period, or they are coming out of a period of conflict. This, to me, speaks of definite inner conflict. Like someone's been battling within themselves over this energy. Either over this energy, or they are this energy. They become this energy because they release this Five of Wands, this toxic cycle of overthinking, overbearing, just being angst, and just being completely defeatist almost. And they reach a point of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles. This is a nice, stable, secure, solid rock foundation. This is someone that, takes care of themselves, takes care of others, is able to provide. All right, guys. I love that. That's where you're headed. Lover's card, Two of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of healing that wasn't there before. A lot of give and take that was not there before either. So whether it's coming back or rekindling, and it could be very well Mercury retrograde at its finest. Alright, Spirit. I'm seeing the Two of Swords again, guys, so must be said. And the Knight of Wands. Some of you could definitely be battle worn. Maybe you've held on to this connection for a while. Maybe you've held out hope for it, hoping that things would be fixed, that things could be salvaged. It's so funny, because I did write down before, just picking up energy. What did I write down? Heavy burdens. If I just push a little harder, I can make this work. If anyone can fix it, I can. It has to be me. I wrote that before my chicken scratch writing, but I picked that up before I ever even started this read, so if that resonates and applies for you, then this reading is definitely for you. Because I feel like that's the thought process that some of you have, is that if anybody can fix it, it's me. If I just push harder, and that's what that Nine of Wands energy is all about. Alright, Spirit, is there anything else for Aquarius? So Three of Pentacles again. So some of you are definitely building, plotting, building brick by brick your future. What you want, who you want in it, what foundation you want to have, things of that nature. Hierophant, yeah, some of you could definitely be going into some higher learning, some spirituality, or commitments. This one wanted to pop out, it didn't, but the Magician. So just to make itself known, some of you could be manifesting some kind of change or some kind of foundation, solid ground that you're building on. So you have the Hierophant again. I feel like some of you are collaborating, having teamwork here. It could be in commitments. It could be work commitments. It could be relationship commitments. It could be family commitments, things like that. And it feels, like I said, it feels highly spiritual. It feels like it's a higher calling. And I feel like it definitely is with the Chariot. The Chariot speaks about, it does represent Cancer, and the Hierophant is Taurus. The Chariot speaks about spiritual movement, moving forward, the universe just pushing you forward into your destiny. And it feels like it's causing some kind of confusion and frustration for some people. And the Nine of Swords is an energy where it's self-imposed. It's self-imposed anxiety, self-imposed worry, self-imposed stress. You know, get in alignment. Sit, meditate. That's how you dispel energies like that and situations like that. Yeah, definitely. I love when I do this because I do this all the time. Okay. So you have the Six of Cups. So that speaks about healing. It can be a deep connection with someone soulfully inclined. But it does also speak of healing. It speaks of inner healing, of going inside and healing the turmoil, healing the wounds, managing the chaos, calming it down, calming yourself, centering yourself. And then the Star. That is definite healing, guys. That is inner healing. That is knowing that your dreams are possible, the universe giving you that reassurance, and this is your card. So I feel like this is you. This is you realizing that you are healing. You are transforming. You are going on to another level spiritually. You're spiritually upgrading. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe that Three of Pentacles and that movement, it's like you have been in a point of stagnation and frustration. And then now you're reaching a point, a pinnacle in your life where you're building and you're moving forward spiritually and healing and changing emotionally and changing yourself from the inside out. So you have the Moon card. Moon card is truth revealed. It illuminates all things that it touches. So it's falling in between the Seven of Swords and the Star. The Seven of Swords can be a card of deceit through other, means, through other people. But in this particular, I feel like this is your energy, and I feel like this is you realizing that you were deceiving yourself. Because it is falling underneath that Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, again, is self-imposed. So I definitely feel like this stagnation, this frustration that you've been under, it has been self-imposed. It's like the truth has come to light, and that, you can heal these wounds. Things can change. It can get better, but it starts with you. Let's see what else we can get for Aquas. April 2019. That one wanted to pop over. We're going to take it. Let's see. That one popped out too. Yeah. So I feel like some of you have been in a period where you've been isolating yourself, feeling left out in the cold. And it's not always someone else leaving you out. Sometimes you choose to put, maybe someone walked away and left you out in the cold. Or maybe you walked away from a situation that left someone else out in the cold. Or you're cutting dead ends, you're cutting ties, and because you have, okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, Eight of Cups, walking away, cutting out dead ends, loose ends, and then it leads to this Ace of Wands. So maybe this feeling of being left out led you to a point to where you cut ties with those that didn't really serve you, that didn't really give to you energetically. And then that Ace of Wands moment comes in, and it's just like universe rewarding you for finally taking a step up and speaking up for yourself and making a change and deciding to leave situations that were no longer serving you. So we have an Ace of Cups, and then we have a Queen of Pentacles. So some of you could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have definitely Pentacles and you have Cups. The Moon card is Pisces. The Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I feel like that is definitely your energy too. I feel like this is like an offer coming in from a Queen of Pentacles. Because I do not feel like that's your energy at all. I feel like that's not your energy that you would be in. I feel like that's, because Queen of Swords. I feel like that's your energy. I feel like it's very to the point, very discerning, very matter of fact. Whereas this energy, it's like someone's coming in, bringing love because they want to support, they want to encourage, they want you to grow. And it's like this is a gift from the universe. This is someone that's a gift. Anything else we need to know for Aquas? April. That one wanted to pop over. What was it? Four of Wands, guys. Again, with the soul connections. So High Priestess. Some of you could definitely be connecting with Pisces energy or even Cancer energy, possibly. Yeah, this is someone that's going to... you're going to see this coming in, and you're going to have to use your intuition to be discerning with it. To realize that there's more to this person than meets the eye. There's more to this offer than meets the eye. That it is not just an offer, it is an Ace of Cups. It is a blessing. It is a gift given to you. Because sometimes, I saw this today and I actually shared it. And it was speaking about, Ace of Pentacles right there. About sometimes people come into your life and they want nothing but good for you. They want to support you, love you, care for you, be genuine, be there for you. And that's all they want. That's all they're there for. And they are not there for their own selfish reasons. They are there to genuinely help you because they genuinely care. That's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting that this is someone that genuinely cares. They are giving you this cup of love. And they're just giving it to give it. They want nothing in return. They expect nothing in return. They just want to give it. Then you have a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like I just said. You could very well be dealing with water sign. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. Making a decision to make an offer. Or universe coming in. Queen of Cups makes a decision, universe comes in. So you could very well be dealing with someone that has possibly earth and water in their chart. Or maybe maybe you have some earth in it, water or water in your chart with your air. I know me, Taurus Sun, Libra Moon, and then I have a Cancer rising. So I literally have all three right off the bat. Either way you go, this is a gift from the universe coming in. These are, you have three aces on the board. So the direction you're heading, the movement you're going towards forward, the healing that you're doing, the discernment you're practicing, what you're cutting out in your life is for your greater good. Because the more you cut out those things, the quicker you're going to see these universal gifts. You have your wands, you have your cups, you have your pentacles. That's how you achieve that. Because you reach a point of enlightenment and discernment. You know where your energy goes. I always say, energy goes where our intentions flow. Or energy flows where intentions go. So where you put your intentions is where your energy is going to flow. The more you heal, the more you work within, the more you quiet your mind, rely on your body, rely on spirit, your soul, your inner essence, the quicker these gifts are going to come in for you. And the quicker you're going to get out of this Five of Pentacles state. You're going to cut out things that do not serve you anymore. And it's for your greater good. And at the very end of it all, you're going to find a way to manage. You're going to manage. You're going to manage love. And you're going to manage your future, your spirituality, your calling. Because to me, Pentacles are highly spiritual too. It's gifts. But it's not just gifts in the physical. It's spiritual as well. And as you can see, that's on her third eye. The more you get in tune, the more you balance yourself out, the more you're going to be connected with someone else here. Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, water, Cancer, Scorpio, watery energy and earth energy for sure. And you're going to know it. Use your intuition. When you use your intuition, you're going to be guided down that path and you're going to know it's that person. And it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be your Ace of Cups. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and grab from my Animal Spirit deck real quick. It's already been pre-shuffled. So let's go ahead and grab a couple. Oh, wow. Right out of the back. You Aquas over here. Okay. We have quite a few cards. But it's okay because it's going to tell a story, right? Okay. So the Hummingbird. I got this card this morning, actually. This is your positive spiritual awareness. This is someone that understands that every journey they've been on is for their enlightenment. And they choose to move forward in spiritual awareness and positivity. They spread that light. They are light. And then you have the Oyster. This is someone's energy that has such beauty and light within them. And they have a tendency to choose to keep it closed off. They choose to keep it within. It's a very calm, graceful kind of power. And they're powerful beyond their measure. Like, you can see this oyster where it's like wanting to burst out of the shell, but it's so contained. So I feel like these are two separate energies. Because then you have the firefly, which is illumination. Is someone coming in, lighting up the room, lighting up your life, bringing that inner being, that calling forth. Then you have, so yeah, okay, this is what we're going with, because this is exactly what happened. So then on this side of the oyster, you have the peacock. The peacock is very hard to come by on Earth, because this is someone that is completely balanced. This is an energy of someone that has no reverences, has no grievances, has no ill will towards any person, any being, nothing. They are perfectly imbalanced. They are just completely one within themselves. They are genuinely giving. They're very graceful again. And then they have this earthworm energy. And this is someone, again, that has so much light within them. They're very shy. They're very observant. They're very intelligent and very enigmatic when you get to know them, but they keep it all wound up underneath and inside. And then on top of this firefly and hummingbird, you have the elephant. They hold that fire power in their trunk or hand, so to say. They charge forward because they know that spirit has their back. They know that every obstacle they've overcome, it's for a purpose, and they are, tried and true, and they know they can make it over any hurdle in their way. So you have two separate energies. I'm going to see where these connect. Spirit, where are these energies connecting? Okay. I love that. So they are connecting with the lion. The lion energy is the prideful spiritual provider. This is the one that is strong and steady and steadfast. And think of the Leo energy, that sunshine, that enigmatic, charismatic, but they are also very spiritual. This card is a highly spiritual card. It's someone that, understands the deeper meanings in life. And so maybe this is what you both are bringing to each other in a relationship. You both are coming to a point of spiritual enlightenment, of oneness, of being a provider for each other, giving that give and take, reaching a point of just being spiritually sound in yourselves. If that's what this connection's bringing to both of you, that's beautiful. Like, that's something that you want to have for the long haul. And with lion energy, it is long haul. Alright, guys. I did pre-shuffle, but Spirit's telling me to shuffle these again, so I'm going to do it real quick. Okay. Any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 2019? Okay. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment the universe can truly get to work. So to me, this speaks about Six of Cups healing, the Nine of Swords anxiety, things that are self-imposed. Once you reach that point of going within and healing and stilling the mind and being one with your body and embracing your spirit, then you're able to kind of move forward. That's when the universe can come in and deliver all these wonderful gifts for you. The universe has my back. Straight to the point. That star card energy, that's your energy written all over it. The universe does. It's working things out for your greater good at all times. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for your April 2019 reading. I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Love and light.